All right, so today is take 2 of the Bushbuddy trial. And start with this barky stuff right here. See if I can find some drier pieces. Put them in my little baggie, and then use that to start the Bushbuddy. All right, so I got some bark from the tree. I tried to pick from, on the side that wasn't drenched, and try to get some of that. And the other day I picked up a bunch of sticks that had a bunch of bark on it. Today I'm gonna try to find some stuff that doesn't have bark on it, and go with that. Try to find some stuff maybe underneath some pine trees or pine boughs, and go with that. So, and this is just I want to practice with the Bushbuddy and see how it's gonna work on a day like today. Is it possible to get it to run and work with the only wood I can harvest is from wet, rainy, cold condition. So that is what I am looking to achieve. So I got an old big dead tree that's fallen down, and in underneath there's it hasn't been raining on it or anything. I plucked some wood out of that section of the tree and got it in the bag here, that I'll get into smaller pieces to go in the Bushbuddy. Seems pretty dry, so hopefully that'll burn decent, at least get it started. So I found this really old dead tree, and I'm peeling back some from this old dead bark here. Peel it back, and back inside here is some pretty dry stuff. Just pretty dry. Pulling that out. Stuff feels like it should catch pretty good. This looks pretty good. I think with a good chunk of this, and if I can get the Bushbuddy going, I think some of the twigs will dry out if I can find some that's not totally. But you can see I'm reaching up in underneath this dead shell here. It definitely feels a lot drier than most stuff out here in the woods today. So I'll give that stuff a shot. Hopefully she'll take off. All right, so I got it loaded again. I'm gonna light it and then move the top over. I got a little piece of cotton down in there. I'm gonna try to light here. Oh, the birch paper's burning. That's a good sign. That's some more of that. I don't know, see if this goes or not. That was just the birch paper. I didn't realize birch paper would burn like that, personally. See if we can keep that going. I did use a little squirt of the Purell on the cotton swab, but I don't know. The birch paper is what made that go. I didn't even really like the cotton swab. The cotton swab is on fire. I mean, it's burning. But that's not what I started with. And I filled the bottom of the Bushbuddy with I crumbled up all this dry wood that I pulled out of that dead tree. I mean, if it goes, it'll burn fast. We'll see. All right, so the fire's still going. I got a bunch of wood on top there trying to dry some of that stuff out. That should all burn down and make a nice bed of coals. Got these bigger pieces of wood. I mean, they're really nice pieces of wood, but I figure out how to get them small enough. We'll see. At this point, I'm treating the Bushbuddy like a fire pit. They're two totally separate things. Do not treat the Bushbuddy like a fire pit. Make sure the pieces are small, fit inside the Bushbuddy, and don't flow over the top like this. All right, I'm back. Got our coffee set up. We're gonna make ourselves some coffee, some water to feed this beast some more wood, but get this water on here. I didn't bring the top out, but it's not that windy today. We'll just see how that goes. I'm gonna feed it some more wood. All right, we got a nice good rolling boil. Bushbuddy's doing good. It's cooking away. Go ahead and make ourselves some Java. And Bushbuddy there. If I can pour, which I can't pour. The key with this coffee filter is you gotta trickle the water in, which is hard to do with this pan. We have a spout, but I don't have the spout on it. Well, it's coffee. Coffee marinate a little bit with a little bit of water in there. Gives a little bit better flavor. It's weird out here in these cold days, boy. The water cools right down fast. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap up the video. I got my coffee made. Bushbuddy still over here simmering away. A little bit of water left in the pan. I just threw some last sticks I had in there, let that burn down. The Bushbuddy is a phenomenal piece of equipment. I get really excited over it. Today, to me, was an extreme day with the snow that we had and heavy, not heavy, but mild rain all day. And I was still able to go out, find some birch bark. I actually didn't use this piece because it was pretty wet, but from the pieces I had picked out, I was able to find some more that was drier, and just the white birch bark and a little piece of cotton touched that off, and it still went. I loaded it a little bit different today, so it worked really smoothly, and I was really impressed at how it worked with it being so wet. So hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe. This is all brand new to me. I'm going to try to keep videos coming out on the Bushbuddy and maybe some other gear that we've been acquiring to try to help people. All right, I love the videos. I watch videos all the time on YouTube, and I actually enjoy watching them, so maybe I can give back and you guys can enjoy some of these videos going forward. So that's my main purpose, is just to give you some insight on some of the gear we got. All right, talk to you later.